Hey, have you ever roasted someone so hard they experienced severe internal hemorrhaging? Has the pursuit of uncovering secrets enabled you to captivate an audience with nothing more than your prose and a lute? Well, congratulations! You might be a College of Lore bard. But what is a College of Lore bard? Well, pull up a chair and listen close as I weave a tale that would make even the muses jealous. Okay, maybe that's a little self-aggrandizing, but hey, we're a bard. Who else is gonna grandize us? As a bard, we naturally have an affinity for the arts, music, poetry, and so on, but as a lore bard, our focus is knowledge. That's right, instead of just rocking out at the local tavern for a few extra copper pieces, we would rather be spinning yarns of the universe's grave mysteries or uncovering vast conspiracies. We're kinda like those folks who believe the Earth is actually on the back of a giant turtle or that vaccines were created to insert microchips into your body. Except we're, not morons. But like many things in D&D, your talent for the didgeridoo has resulted in a little bit of magic. This allows us to use a pan flute, a theremin, or a slide whistle as a spellcasting focus instead of a silly old wand or staff. But when the chips are down and your party is looking rough, nothing is a better pick-me-up than a little bardic inspiration. As a bonus action, you can sing a song of encouragement, lead a motivational speech, or compliment the vascularity of the barbarian's biceps to give that creature a d6 inspiration dice. The creature can then add that dice to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw once within 10 minutes. Your amount of bardic inspiration dice is equal to your charisma modifier, and you regain all uses after a long rest. Each bard subclass also gets unique things they can do with those dice, but we'll get there. Second level is here, and as a new optional ability, you also get magical inspiration. Now that creature can channel your encouragement into their damage dealing or healing spells, allowing them to roll your bardic inspiration die to add a d6 to their firebolt cantrip or a healing word. While not the most insane buff, it gives more incentive for the wizard or the cleric of the party to use their inspiration dice before the time runs out. You also gain Song of Rest at this level, letting you soothe your teammates and give them an extra d6 of healing if they've spent any hit dice during a short rest. While the Song of Rest implies you may sing your friends a lullaby so they can get in a quick nap or lead them all in some soothing meditation, I suggest reading a passage from my favorite children's book.
The cats nestle close to their kittens. The lambs have laid down with the sheep. You're cozy and warm in your bed, my dear. Please go the fuck to sleep.
Finally, we get to the real star of the show for any bard with Jack of all trades. There is a reason bards are known as the ultimate skill monkey class, and this is it. Jack of all trades allows you to add half your proficiency bonus, rounded down, to any ability check you make that already doesn't include your proficiency bonus. But mostly Jack of all trades is there to get you out of those particularly specific jams bards find themselves in. Whether it's outrunning the Garns, distracting a junkyard dog, or singing the lyrics to Staying Alive to remember the rhythm for chest compressions, your ability to pull random knowledge out of thin air or other places will frequently come in handy. Speaking of skills, joining the College of Lore at 3rd level gives us 3 extra of those. Unlike actual college, where I mostly learned how to chug copious amounts of alcohol and what a panic attack feels like, the College of Lore can teach you useful stuff like persuasion or insight. This also pairs really well with our next ability that lets us gain expertise in 2 of those skills in the same level. Taking this in persuasion or deception just makes an unstoppable coercive machine. In my actual home game, one of my players did this, and I cannot tell you how frustrating it is to have him claim to every random NPC that his name is something like Fart McShart and then roll a 30 on a deception check. Props, T-Dog. Thanks for the fun. And the headache. But what if you're not feeling encouraging today? What if you'd rather completely sap the confidence out of your opponent to the point where they lose focus? Well, thankfully, cutting words lets you do just that. Instead of using your bardic inspiration to give your team a boost, why not tear the bad guy a new one and embarrass them to the point of screwing up, burning your reaction to subtract your d6 bardic inspiration from an attack roll, damage roll, or ability check? But how would you go about doing that? Well, hell, I reckon it's time for a break with DJ Pimenta Cheese here on the Country Music Roundup. So strap on in and let's listen to a classic. Stumble in a fight, start looking for the way out, worried about how this is gonna play out, dodge and duck and try to stay alive. Jump out the way and your heart starts racing, strike coming at you, you better start bracing, but wait, you've got your own trick to survive. Shit talking 9 to 5, what a way to win a battle. You can't use your might, so you better be a hassle. Make them lose their shit to the point they can't recover. There's a million ways to roast the life out of their mother. 9 to 5, gonna tear this guy a new one. You would think that I wouldn't be having so much fun. Want to make them cry. So give me a little credit. It's a shame this jackass won't live to regret it. Boogity boogity boogity, boys. Thanks for tuning in with me, DJ Pimento Cheese. And y'all come back now. Anyway, 5th level gets us extra attack. Wait, no? No extra attack? Really? I've said 5th level gets us extra attack so many times in a row it feels like an automatic response. Good thing is, Font of Inspiration is a great buff to your Bardic Inspiration die, letting you recover them on a short rest as well as a long rest, and your Bardic Inspiration die bumps up to a D8. But don't forget, better inspiration also means better shit talking.
Psych! That's the wrong number!
6th level is here and we get Counter Charm. Alright guys, let me be honest. I usually try to look at what makes an ability fun or unique even if it isn't that powerful, but I really hate Counter Charm. You essentially have to spend your entire action to distract your teammates within 30 feet on the off chance that the bad guy may try to charm or frighten them. Here's the problem. Most charming or frightening effects happen either out of combat, making this ability useless unless you're just constantly shouting distracting stuff at your teammates, or within the first rounds of combat, making it almost impossible for you to get off with your middling initiative. On top of that, it doesn't even save them completely, it just gives them advantage on the save. Some of this problem could be fixed if you homebrewed Counter Charm to a reaction that targeted a single creature instead, but this is getting too long and boring, so I'll just say this. Unfortunately, Counter Charm, while I like the idea, is just too situational to be useful. Luckily though, we're a lore bard, and we can make up for this with magical secrets. Most bard subclasses have to wait until level 10 to grab this, but you're you, baby. You immediately get 2 additional spells that I guess you learn through eavesdropping or pillow talk, and they can be from any class. So grab Sacred Weapon from the Cleric list to make it fight for you at a distance, or Haste to give the Barbarian a huge boost. Or if you want to be a major dick, grab that counter spell. Jumping all the way to level 10, you get 2 more magical secrets you can pick up. Incredible spells at this level like Wall of Force or Summon Aberration, but more importantly, your shit-talking dice just jumped up to a D10, letting you officially join the cast of Wild and Out. And because getting good means staying good, you also gain expertise in 2 more skills. All skills are excellent choices here, but if you took Insight, you can make sure the other guys always believe your deception checks, or do Performance to prank people into thinking this actually means something. 14th level is here, and that gives us Peerless Skill. Now we are so moving, we even inspire ourselves when it comes to ability checks. Now if you roll poorly, you can dig deep to spend an inspiration dice and add it to your check, reminding yourself, oh yeah, I'm awesome. So awesome, in fact, we get 2 more magical secrets. Lots of outstanding options here, but Simulacrum might be my favorite. Nothing says Bard to me more than just having some other guy do the dirty work while you sit back and play your electric triangle. Just make sure you're constantly carrying around 1,500 gold worth of powdered ruby and your exact body weight in snow. At 15th level, your Bardic Inspiration die caps off at a D12, so you can perform your insult comedy routine with the speed of Robin Williams and the ferocity of Don Rickles, but 18th level gets us 2 less magical secrets. And while Clone can basically make you immortal with a little bit of legwork, and Shape Change can turn you into a literal dragon, Wish can just do all of those things, and much more. Even possibly altering reality to meet your desires. Be careful though. Make a wish too complicated or outside the parameters, and your DM could really monkey's paw you into some weird ass shit. Finally, at 20th level we get, oh yeah baby, here we go. Superior Inspiration lets us get back 1 use of Bardic Inspiration if we roll initiative without any. What? Dude, we just learned how to sing a show tune that can shatter physics, and then this? What a letdown. Not even a complete refill, just 1 more use. Well, even though our level 20 capstone is a bit of a wet fart, how does the Lore Bard hold up? Well, despite its reputation as being one of the more boring Bard subclasses, and its inability to win the poll, the Lore Bard is actually one of my absolute favorites. Maybe it's my predisposition to lovingly roast the shit out of my friends, it's definitely that, but something about this subclass really makes the Lore Bard sing for me. Get it? Sing? Magical Secrets to me is where the Bard class as a whole really comes online, and being able to get that early is not only a major buff, but provides you with the flexibility to cover your team's weak spots. Whether they need a bit more magical DPS or some extra healing, you can make sure to always keep up without feeling like you're just a support character from levels 1 through 10. Not that there's anything wrong with support, and the other bard subclasses have their unique spin on their abilities, but to me, if you're looking for the range to really customize your character, the lore bard is the way to go. And that's not even mentioning cutting words. While the other bard subclasses let you focus on adding damage or giving yourself AC buffs or even creating special little effects, none of them let you just absolutely lay into an orc chieftain's dear sweet orc mom. I mean, be honest. Would you rather be boring and just kill a Nothic, or humiliated to the point where it starts crying out of its big stupid eye? So if you've got so much riz you can convince a city your name is Hemorrhoid Troy, or the living embodiment of the phrase Master of None is often better than a Master of One, and can roast random bad guys so bad they need an entire iceberg to soothe their blistering third-degree burns, guess what? You might be a College of Lore bard. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Took us a minute to get here, but I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new to the channel, please give me a like or a comment and let me know which subclasses you'd like me to cover. A new round is going to be in the poll soon, so make sure to vote for your favorites. And thanks as always, guys. You're all incredibly appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one.